How's it going, everyone? Gonna look at some more games today on the Steam Deck. Just excuse me a minute, I'm just playing a bit of Peggle. Surprisingly, never played Peggle before, as you can tell from these absolutely terrible ball hits that I'm currently giving off here. But yeah, my friend really likes it, and he's told me about it a few times. I mean, it's pretty sick. Pretty fun puzzle game. Obviously, this isn't a real test because this is going to obviously run on the Steam Deck, but pretty cool how you can use the this trackpad as well to use for the mouse, or you can just use this. So you use the trigger and then you can just use this trackpad. Very fun. But yeah, let's get on to the real gems of the game, of the video. So I actually wanted to show you guys Mirror's Edge first. Loved Mirror's Edge when it came out ages ago now. Didn't play Catalyst. I'm not sure if that got mixed reviews or if that was pretty much more of the same, which is, I mean, pretty fun to be fair. So if it is more of the same, I'll probably check it out as well. I've got EA Play on Steam. I didn't realise I bought it in December last year, and for some reason I don't know, for some reason I was playing Dead Space, but I thought I'd bought it. Turns out I was playing it through EA Play, so yeah, that'll enable me to get Dead Space 2 and pretty much some decent games to play on EA, which isn't that many to be fair, but yeah, more of the classics, not the newer stuff. It's not running at amazing FPS because I was messing about with the TDP limit for the Peggle game, because it doesn't really need any TDP, does it, for Peggle? But as you can probably tell, we've got Mirror's Edge here. I'm quite a far way through it. I've been playing this in my own time, loving it. It's just very like clean, like it's just 60 FPS. Speed running, that was terrible. Yeah, but it's 60 FPS, speed running. That was also terrible. I obviously don't read signs properly. That was electric gate. Once you like rack up a combo, not like a combo, but like you know exactly where you're going, and you get like a smooth run. It feels very satisfying. Like you're sliding under things, you're taking guards out, like that. Oh, you see, I pressed the back trigger, thinking it would do a roll to land, but she didn't even land on the surface. I promise you guys, I'm not this shit, right? There we go. So she hit that, right? And then the level design is awesome too, because you have these like red poles and red walkways, and they like kind of give you like a subtle hint of where to go, and you know that you can run up there and get around stuff by doing that. So yeah, and it just looks really nice too. I mean, it's an old game, but it just looks really good on the Steam Deck. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I didn't think that'd work, but I'll try. Right, it's pointing me in this direction. Oh, okay, here. Turn off the electric gates. Cool. I also didn't realise you could actually get guns in this game as well. Kind of caught me off guard when I disarmed one of the cops and kind of held his shotgun at him, and I was like, bro, I can't really shoot this cop, right? Yeah, turns out I did. Killed him. I mean, he was shooting at me, to be fair, so it's only fair. Alright. Come on, dude. Okay. And then she does like a little jump up here. Yeah. I've had a few little hiccups with the grabbing and the movement, but that's purely the game itself. Nothing to do with the Steam Deck, but I'm trying to find some niche titles that people haven't really shown off yet on the deck. And I have not seen Mirror's Edge being played, so this should give you a good idea that it runs really well. I'm going to be looking at like some other titles from here, maybe some Dead Space 2. I plan on getting Mass Effect Legendary Edition on here, but I'm slowly running out of storage. I think I do go down. I think. I'm slowly running out of storage. I'm going to have to invest in another SD card, I think, because you can swap them in and out of the device, which is really underrated feature. I mean, if you're buying a 512 SD card, micro SD card, In England, that cost me around £50 from Amazon, £45–50. But yeah, if I wanted to buy a 1TB SD card, that would have set me back about 120, 130. So it's not even worth like getting the terabyte, because you can just get two 512s for less. So if I can just get another 512, fill that with some more games, and just swap them in and out as needed, it's really cool. I did try it earlier because it picks up the games in the library. It's really just like putting a hard drive into an Xbox, you know, and the games just appear in your library. So, sick feature. Oh, I don't think that was supposed to happen. That was. A good feature about this game is you can easily get lost as well when you're traversing the levels. So they give you like this a button, the B button. It kind of like points you in the right direction, kind of where you want to go. I'm going to do a wall run up the side of here, very smooth. There's a really cool move where if you run up the side, press RB and jump, you can jump backwards, and that can lead to some satisfying stuff. But by the looks of it, I'm gonna have to wall run this pole. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of like a really satisfying puzzle game, because you've got to work out the right way to go up somewhere, to get up somewhere. I really don't know why, but the graphics are giving me Portal vibes. I don't know if that is like weird, or that seems like reasonable to think. But yeah, I can play this game for hours. I mean, like, it's just really addicting. So maybe I will get the second one. Oops. Except when stuff like that happens. Anyway, yeah. So I'm currently on 48% battery life, and you're getting about 2 hours of battery. So work it out. You're gonna get close to 4 hours on a full charge playing Mirror's Edge, depending on what's going on. If you're getting shot out by a load of helicopters and guns, then it'll shoot down to probably like 3:30. But still a big amount of battery life. You'll probably finish the game in a couple of charges. I'm interested though, if any of you guys, I don't know if you guys have got one watching my videos, but if you do you like play with the Steam Deck most of the time? Let's drop here. Do you play most of the time on charge, or do you like charge it and then play, or do you like only let it get to 80% and then take it off charge? Because I've been reading a lot, and like apparently for the battery, leaving it to get to full charge every time isn't massively good for the battery. Yeah, I was supposed to turn off an air duct there, I guess. So yeah, just let me know what you guys do with the battery, because I'm trying to like maximize the life out of it as much as possible, which is why you don't normally see that I have full battery, because I normally only charge it up to like around like 70, and then I'll play, and if I really need battery, I'll play whilst it's charging. So that's a interesting question for you guys. Anyway, that was Mirror's Edge. Works perfectly. I'll move on to the next one. Welcome back. As you can see, this is Max Payne 3. This is one of my most replayed games, I think. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my most replayed game, but this one is a close second, just because of how addicting the gunplay is. And the slow-mo, and it's linear, so you're not worried about open world. It's just like,
looks like Passos had brought us to the right place.
It's just a great game. The gunplay is insane. It gets hard as well, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, there's something about the gunplay that I really like, because it's got that ragdoll physics from the Rockstar engine and stuff that they use. It's pretty old, not gonna lie. You notice many of the games I play are from like 2014, 2013. It's when I mainly played all my, well, obviously I've been playing games for years, but like there was a lot of games in that generation that really stuck out. This is one of them. I think they expect you to play this first section in like stealth mode or something. This is like a couple of levels through the game. I'm trying to show like different levels off. Well, one, to show that I actually do play my games. I don't just load them up and play them for one video. But yeah, mainly just to show off the harder to run levels, because this one on the Ioneer struggled a little bit. I don't know if it was to do with the lighting or the rain physics or whatever, reflections maybe from the puddles, or but as you can see, we got a solid 60. I didn't show you the video settings from Mirror's Edge. It was basically ultra, except the physics was turned off because apparently there's a lot of issues with the physics, and to be fair, when I enabled it, it was massively impacting the frame rate, and to the point where it was nearly unplayable. Every time a cop shot like the glass out, it would just freeze the game, so definitely don't have that enabled in Mirror's Edge. As far as this goes, I think we're on pretty much maxed settings, almost maxed. Yeah, so we've got like a mixture of high, one normal being the shadow, mostly high. So yeah, let's get some shooting going on. I love the slow-mo feature when you kill the last guy as well. You can literally just riddle him. I've actually mapped one of the backtrack pads to the dive button as well, to the slow-mo button and the dive button. So that's like the back two paddles for me. It's pretty useful because then I get to keep my hands on the triggers at all times. Cool thing about this game is every time there's a cutscene, the battery life is massively improved because it's not in-game cutscene. Unless I think these are in-game, but some of the cutscenes aren't in-game, so then it lets your battery just like rest a bit. That makes no sense, but it gives you better battery life basically. Anyway, let's get some shooting going now. These guys don't have any armor. You get in onto the later ones, you just have to riddle one guy like about 10 times because he just is full of body armor. These guys can get pretty ripped quite quickly. Let's go for a dive through the window, shall we? Nice, this dude's hiding. Oh. Oh. It's satisfying, right? It's just got that GTA engine to it, so like the ragdoll bodies, they just go flying.
I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner.
And let's jump and take this last guy out. Oh my god, yeah, this game is awesome. Love this game. Bro, that guy survived. Respect. And then you can take bodies off people. Just take this AK off him. As you could probably tell, this one's harder to run than Mirror's Edge. We're getting about an hour and 20 on 45, so you get about 2 hours 40 running at 60. I normally do like to run this one at 60 because, like, I don't know, it just feels way smoother to play this one at 60. All the physics and stuff going on, especially the slow-mo. Is there a dude behind me? Shit, there is. Oh, and that's a cool feature. So if you have painkillers, which is like your healing item in the game, and you get shot as if you're going to die, you can quickly do like a quick shot on the last enemy that shot you. And it allows you to like use a painkiller and not die. It's quite useful. Straight into that head first. Groin shots. Oh shit. Ooh. Straight through the back. Take his shotty.
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them.
As you can probably tell, I'm looking for somebody. But yeah, as far as the Steam Deck goes, I have seen that they're ramping up shipping on it. So that's class. You guys will be getting it soon, Q2 guys. Hopefully you'll be getting that email within the next few weeks. Obviously, like now that they're sending emails twice a week, ramping up shipping stuff, this should be, oh well, yeah, I guess getting everyone's Steam Deck to them. I'm just looking forward to the next few updates that they're going to be bringing out. See what they've got to improve with the UI and stuff. Because the UI is good, but there's definitely some improvements that could be made. And I just love seeing like patch notes and stuff for the new things. It's just like I've got the device, but because they're adding new stuff to it, it feels fresh every time they update it. So it's quite exciting to see what they're going to bring out next for it. But yeah, guys, I'm showing you like a bit more of extended gameplay. I wouldn't normally play for 7 minutes on both games, but I don't know. These two are really fun games. So yeah, that was Max Payne 3 running on the Steam Deck, and we're back with Deus Ex Human Revolution. This is the director's cut version on Steam. This is from 2011. I'd never really played this until like about 4 years ago, and it's awesome. The RPG elements in this game are so cool. Like the fact that you can just build any different kind of character you want. Obviously, you're playing Adam and Adam Jensen, and you are one guy, but there's so many different ways you can enter and do missions. Like it's very RPG-esque. You see, I remember like having to infiltrate this guy's apartment, and there was multiple ways to get into his room. But because I'd built my strength stat up, I was able to like move this giant bin out the way, and it released like this. Well, it allowed me to see this vent, and I could access his apartment through the vent. But I had to have a certain amount of strength to be able to move the bin. Just very cool, like just different ways to go about doing missions and that. But yeah, I know this is a classic title because it's Deus Ex. This is one of the classics, sci-fi RPGs. This is the start of the game. I haven't had time to really play much of it because I've been playing the other titles. But as you can see, running on pretty much high. All high. I mean, this is a game from 2011, so you expect it to be able to run on high. But worth showing, just in case.
Your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display.
I'm definitely due a replay on this game as well. Hence why I got it installed and why I'm showing you it. But my backlog is like absolutely massive at the minute. Exactly why I've got the Steam Deck to help me get through it. I'm planning on playing some pretty much all the games on the Steam Deck for now. Like I said, I did show off some like newer titles like Elden Ring and Lego Star Wars, and I was playing Lego Star Wars quite a bit. But for the fact I can play these games at like 60 and not worry about the battery life massively, it just makes more sense for me to play these games on the Steam Deck and maybe play bigger titles on my actual PC a bit more. But yeah, as you can see, this game's very dialogue heavy. You've got a lot of like voice options and choice when it comes to talking to people.
All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed. Looking for you. I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
So you can choose to be like aggressive or passive. You got XP, you've got like basically you've got like a bionic body. I'm pretty sure you do. Or maybe it's like arms, bionic arms, and they allow you to be able to like upgrade and do things. So you've got like these upgrades sections. So you've got like cybernetic arms and stuff like that. You can jump higher by adding upgrades to your legs. It's very cool. Like you can build a character around your playstyle. There's quite a few different like styles of missions too. You got stealth missions, you've got all-out gunplay missions, but you can do like a lot of the game stealth if you prefer to play stealth. So it really does give you the freedom of gameplay, like a bit like Dishonored, really. But yeah, as you can see, works great.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it?
For the sake of the video, I'll just skip through the cutscenes. Let's go.
Great.
And you've also got like pre-rendered cutscenes. So like I said before, with pre-rendered cutscenes, your battery life will jump up. So if you're busy like watching pre-rendered cutscenes a lot, then and that takes up a few minutes of game time, then you know you've like extended your battery life a little bit more. You can see the battery life's just jumping up here. For the sake of the video though, I will skip. Very Metal Gear-esque that. It just looks just like Snake sitting in the helicopter. For the sake of the video, I'll skip. You know the score. So I'm basically looking for this one dude here at the moment.
So he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant. All right. So how do you want me to handle this? First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until.
So here you can choose to do lethal or non-lethal. I'll play non-lethal to start with.
Okay.
And I'll take a stun gun. And we're in. It's really cool because when you enter cover in this game, you go third person. It's quite weird. So you press the trigger to go cover, and you actually enter it third person, and then you can shoot and stuff first person, and then you go first person or third person. A lot of persons there.
Heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's room.
So yeah, like he's saying, you get to do multiple different play styles. For some reason it looks like I'm going to go down the ladders. Pretty sure this guy's a baddie. Let's stun him. Damn, he got stunned. And you can pick up his gun. Like, you can hold to move the bodies. It's very like Hitman-esque where people can find bodies and shit like that. I don't know, it's just very cool. Like, there's a lot of freedom in this game. It's you don't see that a lot in games these days. Thought I might be able to jump over that wall. We can hide the body in there. They're probably a better place to hide the body. But yeah, as you can see, like you've got a point to get to, and it's your way to go to it in any way you want. So that was Deus Ex. Works perfectly on the deck. We got any Dead Rising fans here? This is Dead Rising 2, off the record. Haven't got Dead Rising 1 installed. I've played that a lot recently, and I just haven't thought of installing it really. I've just played it enough. Might reinstall it in like a few months' time if I fancy playing it again. But yeah, this is Dead Rising 2. Bit of a shitty PC port this, but it's more shitty so on Windows. Seems to play a lot better on Linux, which I'm not complaining about. Like, I had issues like inputting like a controller on Windows on the PC. So the fact this actually runs out off the bat is pretty sick. That's the perks of Linux. It's not Windows, so sometimes the shortcoming of Windows don't show up in Linux, so it's all good. As you can see, Dead Rising 2 is running like a solid 60. I'd expect it to run decently. I mean, it's a pretty old title again, but a title that we haven't seen on any handheld console, so pretty awesome to see. Do love Dead Rising, like I say. And I also saw some comments. Some of you guys were asking for Dead Rising, so I will show off some other Dead Rising titles. But for just this video, Dead Rising 2 is the only one I really have installed on my system at the minute. So as you can see on my settings, we're running at medium. Probably could boost that up to high, unless it. Let's see if it runs at 60 at high, or if it even like accepts the changes. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can run on high. That'll be interesting to see. And yeah, I mean it's still at 60. So I don't think you're gonna have any problems running this on high as well. Let's try this one. You have to spam the shit out of air, I think it is. can't press it fast enough apparently. I don't think I'm gonna hit that jackpot. Damn. If you don't mind breaking the shit out of your controller, then you can earn some quick money by doing that. Oh, take that. Nice. Nice win. Alright, let's actually head to the area I'm supposed to be going in. Quick battery test. Hour and 25 on 35%. That's pretty sick, to be fair. If you work that out, that's it's quite a nice amount of battery life. I don't know if I'm supposed to be heading over here. No, I'm not. That's just the really shitty arrow guiding system in this game. Let's actually find out where I'm actually supposed to be going to the bathroom here, or what? It is literally pointing to the bathroom. Let's have a look. I know there's a portal in the bathroom in the first game, which is pretty sick. Weird. No, I guess I'm not supposed to be in this bathroom. Maybe it's the maybe it's this bathroom. Maybe my game's just absolutely bugging out. Alright, let's just carry on and go to the next area nearby. Probably through here, right? Loading times, not the quickest in this game. It'd be nice to see them a bit quicker, but I'm guessing that's to do with the game rather than the... I've got it installed on my... I think it's installed on my micro SD card, I'm pretty sure it is, so maybe it's like a mixture of that and the micro SD card. But yeah, this game's great. I think I prefer... I don't know, I prefer... I think I prefer Frank West as a character over Chuck Green, just because he's been in like the first one. He's like an OG character for Dead Rising, but yeah, this one's a little bit easier because I think you can actually inject. Don't you have to go back to the save zone to inject Zombrex every time? Because I remember you had to get it for Chuck's daughter, didn't you, in the second game? But I know Frank's infected in this one, so you're constantly having to give him Zombrex, but I guess they've just kind of like... That's the way that they've made it able to basically swap Chuck out for Frank in this one. But yeah, this is just a very chill zombie killing game. Very easy to run. Oof. Probably like the last good Dead Rising, right? Because you could count Dead Rising 3, but it was okay. It was alright. And then obviously Dead Rising 4. We don't talk about Dead Rising 4. But yeah guys, this is Dead Rising 4. And that will conclude today's video. So if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments if you want to see anything else. I am slowly making a list of all your suggestions and stuff. It's just obviously I don't have a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing on Steam. So if I see a title I do have on my Steam or I plan on playing, I'll pick it up and I'll show you it in a video. But I haven't really got like a schedule of when to do videos. I normally just try and do them as many times as I can. So it might be like once a day, or if I'm busy then it might be like one other day kind of thing. But yeah, I'm hoping to get as much content out for the Steam Deck as I possibly can. I mean, you guys seem to be enjoying it, so it's only right for me to keep bringing out videos for you to see the beautiful device in action. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. I'll speak to you guys in the next one.